these be mostly lives. So, I'm in the process of doing my taxes. So, man, I hate tax season. I really do. But nevertheless, I want to talk about Deontay Wilder. So it was made official. You got to see the first official press conference announcing Deontay Wilder and Zhale Zhang, as part of Rada season. It returns. Deontay Wilder will be featured on a stacked card that will feature, Arthur Beterbiev and Dimitri Bivol for Undisputed. So, Wilder is officially PBC free, which I'm gonna speak about that and a separate video. If I don't get it out today, later on today, I'll try to get it out, sometime this week. But I was listening to him and you know, he sounds liberated. At the end of the day, a lot of people get upset when you have these type of conversations, because at the end of the day, you want to be on code and stuff. And I always try to be on code, but at the same time, you have to just keep it real. Sometimes you just have to have real conversations, no matter how much people may uh, not like it and feel uncomfortable doing a fight by fight basis. He officially is no longer a PBC fighter. That is just pretty much it. Now, is the PBC percentage of his purses? That remains to be seen. I don't know what the structure is around his contract, but as you can see, for the advertisement, basically advertising the promotional posters, digital posters, you know what I'm saying, for, online advertisements, you didn't see the PBC banner. Well, at least I didn't see it. So, and it appears that he's a matchroom fighter. And Deontay's going in there, going for Zhang, and I just hope Wilder's really worked on some things. We saw his last outing against Parker. At the end of the day, I think it was fool's here that he was just go in there and just mollywop Wilder. I mean, excuse me, mollywop Parker. I think it was fool's gold, and we just have to be honest about it. So all right, so I see you got somebody trying to be stupid. All right, you're gone. All right, so you know, so with that being said, I just think it was fool's gold. A lot of times we believe in our favorite guy or a guy that we rally behind, but Wilder at his age, Wilder's what, 38? He'll be 39 this year or something. So you have to wonder how much left he has in the tank. you know. And Zhang, he's 40. So, this is the battle of the OGs. So I know in the heavyweight division, sometimes these heavyweights can go a little bit longer than the lighter guys in the lighter division, but still you have these up and coming big guys, and you still have to worry about them. Competition is competition. It really just come down to you. And Wilder has been in quite a few fights. He's been in over 40 fights. 3 losses. But at least this layoff will be under a year. It'll be under a year. It'll be maybe roughly around 7 months, 7, 8 months, something like that. I can't remember when did he fight. Was it in December or November? But it'll still be a shorter layoff than what it was the last time. So that's a good thing. So, that's a good thing for Wilder, but at the same time, you still want to be as active as possible, because you never know, when the clock kicks in. Sometimes it kicks in longer than other people, for other people, and then it kicks in quicker than it does for other people. Sometimes you could just get old overnight. It happens to the best of us. So, um, But just hearing him talk, it sounded good, but then in the back of your mind, you're still worried. We really gonna see what's left of Deontay Wilder in this fight. And I'm not trying to, I'm not trying to put Wilder down, but it's reality because you have some diehard people, that may make videos saying that you don't believe in them and you trying to attack them and all this kind of stuff. You know how that goes on a lot on here, how people misinterpret your words and they twist your words and they take bits and pieces and turn it into something else. And it's amazing that people spend that much time worried about what you're saying and basically piecing together something that you say and turn it into something else. Like you had that fake ass dude that be online that was taking audio from another video and trying to insinuate that Terrence Crawford admitted to having loaded glove versus Errol Spence. That dude is a straight clown. But I had my worries. But Zhang may be a little bit easier to get off on versus somebody like Parker. And it's funny how boxing works. Sometimes you just can't, use the triangle theory because Joseph Parker was stopped. He was stopped by Joe Joyce, and then Joe Joyce was stopped twice by Zhang. And then Joseph Parker had a tough outing versus Zhang. He was dropped, but he managed to overwhelmingly, win that fight. Zhang had some moments, but Joseph Parker clearly outboxed him, even though he got dropped. But for the most part, he outboxed him. So, like I said before, June the 1st, but also at the same time, you want to see, how much is left. He knocked Zhang out within 3 rounds. That was the problem with Parker. He was looking for that right hand. Peter started boxing when he was like, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is a dude that started very late. He just basically transitioned into boxing. He was working a full-time job and stuff. I think he was, at age 39 is amazing. And Wilder is a former champion. He had 10 title defenses, 10 successful title defenses. So to me, he has enough on his resume to get into the Hall of Fame. And that's just real talk. And Wilder at least fought in the era, no. But the tens, the late 2000s, all the way up till now, it got a little bit better because nobody cared about the Klitschko era. Nobody cared about them. As dominant as the Klitschko brother was, nobody was checking for the heavyweight division. It stunk. People didn't like it. They thought it was at an all-time worst during the Klitschko era, post Lennox Lewis. So, there you have it. You just got to keep it a buck. You just got to tell the truth. So we'll see what's left of Wilder. Hopefully he goes in there and he takes care of business. Wilder's hinting that if he doesn't win this fight, that this may be it. He sounded a little exhausted when he was talking about the business end of boxing, talking about some of the stuff he went through, some personal stuff. And then we all know the highly documented issues he had with, Big Al. But I'll talk about that on another video. Anyway, Boy Town, I'm out. Okay.